Monday Night Football last night. We've been having some fun with the Browns losing to the Broncos 41-32 just because Jameis Winston had the most bananas stat line you've ever seen in your life. Crazy.
I watched it. It was amazing. I mean, some of the throws he was making, were amazing. And then some of the throws he was making were amazing.
Whew. Unreal.
He actually threw 5 touchdown passes.
Mm-hmm.
Only 3 of them counted for him, but
yeah, that's right.
Oh, we didn't stutter. He threw 5 touchdown passes, 2 for the other team.
It's crazy.
On the same pass. Like, my thing is, at what point do you say we need to stop throwing that out route? He don't and most quarterbacks throw a lot of them up the middle of the field because they forget about the linebackers. He always throw the same out route behind the guy.
It's weird, man. But he finishes yesterday. He actually threw 6 touchdowns because he had 4 for the Browns.
Oh, 4. So 6, yeah.
Woof. Panthers
97, 4 touchdowns, 3 picks, 2 pick sixes.
Panthers take on the Penguins tonight at 7 o'clock. You'll be able to hear that right here on 560 WQAM. And the Heat, they get blown out by the Celtics, 108-89.
Hey,
not a lot in the first hour.
I just saw an interesting thing when I was going to get some more coffee.
Okay.
At the end of the third quarter, if Boston would have just never scored during the game, during the third quarter, the score would have been tied.
Oof. It felt like it.
I think they had 63 at half, right? Somewhere around there, 63.
It was one of those, like, Heat played pretty competitive in the first quarter, and then it was
I think they had 63 at halftime.
Yes.
And the Heat had 63.
They had 60. They had 60.
Okay. So think about this.
60-45 at halftime.
Think about this. If Boston would have not scored a point in the third quarter, 0 points, the Heat would have had a 3-point lead.
Very depressing.
Think about that. Say that makes no sense. It doesn't. It makes no sense. So if they would have went and hung out with their people,
yep,
and just let the Heat play basketball by themselves, at the end of the third quarter, the score would have been 63-60.
That's right. Oof.
I mean, what?
Bam yesterday continued his struggles, although he did have a fourth quarter.
Nope, that's not even the story.
But the Celtics kicked his ass. And look, this is not exactly the show to criticize, but so did the English language, because he was asked a question yesterday, and well, I'll let you guys just listen to it.
What do those moments turn? Is it offense? Is it other teams just making threes? What happens in those turnarounds we've seen so often?
It's a game of runs. They made a timeout to slow down our momentum, and they came out and made a momentum run.
Excuse me?
What the hell did you just say, dude?
This man is tired. This man is tired. Like, not even.
What?
I mean, what the hell is that? What? Made a what?
Made a momentum run. Made a momentum run.
You actually.
No. Go. Get it. Get it.
Made a momentum run.
Sounds a little familiar to me.
Made a momentum run. Made a momentum run. Made a momentum run.
Phenomena. Phenomena. Phenomena.
Made a momentum run.
Oh, that man is tired. That man is tired.
You have to
Hey.
admit he's in his head at this point.
That dude, I don't know what that was. I was like,
Oh, what?
he's trying, I think, to say they made a momentum run.
No, they made another. No.
What happens in those turnarounds we've seen so often?
Games are it's a game of runs. They made a timeout to slow down our momentum and they came out and made a momentum run. Made a momentum run.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're right, though. I guess who are we to talk? We've had our fair share of.
Or a newer model.
Yeah.
But there's more miles on the odometer.
What is that?
What is it? He fits right in with this show. He now fits right in with this show. What the hell did I just say? Or a newer
Later.
model.
Yeah.
But there's more miles on the odometer.
Absolutely. There's more miles on the odometer for sure. Also, can't forget the classic.
And he found other ways to contribute, even if it was getting into transition. Excuse me, easy for me to say. Get out there and get some.
That would have been perfect. That would have been perfect last week with the turducken.
With the turducken.
This is
Made a momentum run.
one time exclusive. Come on,
Made a momentum run.
let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's
Transition. Transition.
Okay, we've all been guilty of it, of course.
I'm a little shook right now. I gotta be honest with you.
I'm like fiberglass.
Whoa. What?
This guy's fine.
Fiberglass. I can't even say.
Careful.
I'm gonna try another word.
Let's go move there. Just pivot all together.
Look, try. Listen, don't try. I ain't gonna pull a Tobin. He tried to force that word through. I'm like, dog, I'm just gonna try another word.
Just reset the play.
Yeah, like reset, like pass it back out, dribble it back out, like reset.
You think after Ira asked that question and then Bam says that, like Tyler just looks over and goes, "That's a big word for you, dog."
It's a big word for me, dog.
Made a momentum run.
It's a big word for me, dog.
Oh man, what was the one where you just go? Mm-mm. It would be if Marcos was in.
It's funny the guy sitting back commenting on words being spoken, don't speak no words.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can just depending on how big the storm is, you're gonna get these periodical feeder boats. He ain't gotta talk. So he gotta put himself out there, right? He can just comment. Depending on how big the storm is, you're gonna get these periodical feeder boats.
Imagine if like Marcos was a PR guy. He goes, mm-mm.
He's like,
You made a what?
mm-mm.
That's the equivalent of everyone's taking a test. The teacher comes by, looks at your paper, and then makes an announcement to the class. Take your time, everyone. Take your time.
Depending on how big the storm is, you're gonna get these periodical feeder banks.
Words mean words, dude. Oh my god, that's good.
Made a momentum run.
So, are we wearing shirts? Remember run for next media day?
Listen, we need all the momentum we can get.
Oh, we need it.
Hey, does anybody know how to spell it? He can put it on the shirt.
Schmeathan says Radio Libre has less trouble with the English language than this show does. Oh man, we'll take a break. Back after this.